Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Chump Change Podcast. Thank you so much for joining me one more time. Today, we have to touch base on something, okay? Something happened to me recently, and I really want to talk about it because it's fairly important. So lately, because of the whole pandemic and everything that's been going on, I decided to, dabble a little, maybe date here, date there. This one goes out to the ladies, and guys, you could relate to this. Recently went out with someone, and we're having a good enough time. By the way, ladies, I'm gonna give you a little fucking secret here. Do not, under any circumstances, tell me that you have a guy's sense of humor. Let me tell you something, you don't, okay? As a matter of fact, you couldn't have said more of the wrong thing right there. You do not have a guy's sense of humor, and plus, that is insulting. That is like you're saying that all men have the same sense of humor, which we don't. A lot of us have no sense of humor, and that's kind of fucking ridiculous. Basically, what you just told me is you have a generic male's sense of humor, which is catastrophic and absolutely fucking retarded. Number two, please do not show me the new song that you're into, telling me how good it is. I kind of can almost guarantee you that I'm going to think it's complete trash, okay? If you think that you're trying to impress someone by doing this, you are a fucking moron, okay? I would say if you really want to impress a gentleman, please just go ahead and be yourself and just be a genuine person. Normally, people do not care about how cool you are, about what music you listen to. Nobody gives a shit about that. And if they do, that's kind of like not the right person you want to be with anyways, okay? But it was mind-blowing. How are you going to tell me that you have a guy's sense of humor when you clearly don't? You don't have a guy's sense of humor. And then you can't tell me you're like one of the boys. Oh, most of my friends are guys. I don't really get along with girls. Bitch, are you fucking retarded? Do you really fucking think that you're one of the boys? You are not. You're one of the boys with a bunch of trash ass guys you probably hang out with. You hang out with a bunch of pussy ass guys, and that's why you think so? No, you're not one of the boys. Maybe you have a group of friends, right? And they're like gamers and you're a gamer too, and they accepted you because you're a gamer girl, and that's cool. All right. But let me tell you something. For the most part, that's a diamond in the rough. And that's cool. I'm not saying that can't happen. But the fact that you think that you're one of the boys, oh my God. And let me tell you something. If you really were one of the fucking boys, you wouldn't have to say it because everybody would know it and you'd just be cool with it. All right. I hate this shit. And I'm not saying I am fucking 100% sure there's a fucking girl out there that can hang out with the guys, Like I saw that Travis Pastrani thing, whatever. There's a chick in that group and she's hardcore. You see what I'm saying? But that girl can probably say that. These fucking normal girls cannot say that. A girl that can say that is probably some country girl out in the boondocks riding fucking four-wheelers, popping wheelies, doing all types of ill shit. She can hang out with those boys, Because those boys do motocross, whatever it may be. They can hang out. Maybe a skater girl. She's actually really good. She can hang out with the boys. Surfer. I don't know. Whatever. Pick a sport. It doesn't matter. She could probably hang out with. But don't tell me that you're one of the boys, because you're not. You got a vagina. You're not going to really be one of the boys. Nor do you want to be. This is another thing. Why the fuck would you want to be anyways, Why can't we just mix? Whatever. All I'm saying is, what I really have a problem with is if you tell me that you're one of the boys and you are absolutely clearly not one of the boys, you stupid bitch. You're not. You're not even that cool, okay? You're thinking that you're way cooler than you really are. I just wanted to be around a nice person. And I tried to be nice. I was nice. I didn't say this to a fucking person's face because I'm not a fucking sociopath. But the entire time I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck did I just step into? And it was this crazy moment of clarity when I was like, wow, I cannot be around you. That was it just drove me insane. I couldn't even imagine it. Oh, it's disgusting. Anyways, Please, ladies, do not do this. There's no reason for you to do this. And by the way, you're not going to be one of the guys. And it's okay. You are not one of the boys, okay? Especially when have you ever met some guy and you first hang out with him and he takes you around the guys and everybody's like, I really like her. That's only because you just started going out, all right? After not even a year, like 8 months, they're like, bro, why is he bringing this bitch along? Oh my God. Unless all the girls are getting together and the girls can be with the girls and the guys can be with the guys so the guys can do guy shit, you know? Because God forbid you fucking offend one of them, you know? And again, I'm just saying this as a general rule of thumb. I'm not saying that all girls are like this. I'm sure there are I've met girls that are way cooler than many of the fucking guys that I've met. But that's another thing too. Why would you say some shit like that? Oh, but I have a guy's sense of humor, this and that. This is fucking, I know 80% of guys that I know. Number one, I wouldn't even hang out with them. Number two, I think they have the ridiculous and shitty sense of humor. So I wouldn't talk to them anyways. That's to think that all of us are the same or something. That just goes to show what a fucking fucktard you are. Anyways, all right? Girls, don't do this, all right? You really want to get on a guy's good side. You want to just be yourself, number one. And don't try to hype yourself up, you know? Oh my God, whenever you bust out the so-called eclectic music on me and show me how cultured you are, you only show me what a fucking retard you are, really. Because at the end of the day, get the fuck out. That's like a guy, right? That's really into NASCAR, right? And then you come in out of nowhere and you say, "Oh, I like Dale," or you don't even know who the fuck Dale. You never fucking saw him race. You don't know any of that, you know? Or if somebody mentions basketball and you mention Michael Jordan, a guy that played it, I don't know how long ago. You don't know, you know nothing about, just be honest. Just go, oh yeah, I don't really watch basketball. That's okay. You know, I once dated a girl, okay? I've never been more impressed in my fucking life. So we go out, right? We're in the car. I'm usually a gentleman, so I usually let her put whatever music she wants. Now, you might think this is contradictory to what I just talked about. Now, I don't mind you playing whatever music you'd like. I just have a big fucking problem if you're boasting about it like you're cool. Anyway, I digress. Let's go back. So anyway, I told this girl, hey man, put whatever you want, right? This girl starts busting out some K-pop in the car, right? I'm not really fucking into K-pop, but I've never really heard it. So I'm like, all right, fine, fuck it. Put whatever you want right there. She puts it on. We start talking about music and it stole my heart away. This girl tells me, look, I'm not really even into music, I'm not really into it. I just like this music because it's upbeat and it makes me feel good. I could have not been more impressed. Thank you for being honest, and thank you for just saying that. I let her play all the fucking K-pop that she wanted, okay? Because if that's what makes her happy, I don't mind, right? I have a fucking issue when you start telling me, check out this song, check this out. Oh, look, this is really cool. And it's not even that cool, all right? It's some generic shit. It's not even some underground. You showing me some basic ass shit and you're trying to show me that you're cool when you're not. You're so not cool, you'll never impress somebody like that. You're not going to impress them by telling them your stories of conquest and this. Nobody gives a shit. Just be a genuine person. You'll impress the person. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about your accolades, what you can do. You don't have to boast anything about yourself. If you got real shit going on, you don't have to up yourself up. At the end of the day, people just know it, Just have some confidence in yourself. Anyway, I just really wanted to bring this home because when we talked on the first podcast about she is not your friend, right? Ladies, he is not your friend. Listen to me. He is not your friend. He is not your friend, okay? There's a slight chance he may be, okay? He may be your friend. But to be honest with you, he is not, okay? I recently had a great friend of mine tell me she went out on a couple of dates and the guy tried to kiss her and she's trying to say, look, I'm not really like that. This and that. And you know what? You're 100% right. But the guy's going to try. You know why? Because he is not your buddy. He took you out to dinner and he's going to try to make a move because he's interested in fucking you. That is the game. That is a game. Whether you choose to accept to play this game or not, that's up to you. The truth of the matter is that you went on a date with a guy that you not kind of liked, and you weren't really vibing it, but you really enjoyed the dinner, and now guess what? He wants a kiss or something. You're a little disgusted. You want to go. All right? But that's the way it's good. He is not your friend. He wants to fuck you, okay? So especially, have you ever had a girlfriend? She says, oh, this is my male friend, you know, we're just friends. My first question's always, well, I know he's your friend. Did you start off as a couple and he fucked you? Or if not, then that means he's still trying to this day, even if you have a boyfriend or not. Because if you hiked up your skirt the day after tomorrow and you told him to get some ass, he probably will get some of that ass. He will. If he doesn't, then I have no idea why he's hanging out with you. Okay? If you ever see a girl in a group of guys, whatever, either she has seriously proved herself as an asset to that group, all right? Which, again, that's like a 1%er. Or number two, she's attractive. It's great eye candy to have around. By the way, the same shit applies to guys, okay? We're going to have a guy friend or something, super cute guy that hangs, hey, how you doing? And probably the guy is so good looking, he's so out of your league, but you'll still be his friend like, oh, what's up? Hey, how you doing, Justin? Fucking games. It's all games, okay? It's all fucking games. But at the end of the day, you need to understand something, okay? We are not friends, all right? For the most part, guys do not want to just hang out with girls, okay? For the most part, right? We're not going to sit down and chat. We have different interests, you know, unless we could find a common ground. And, you know, and I'm not saying we can't enjoy the company of the opposite sex. Please do not get this shit twisted. But understand, even if I had a friend that's a woman, okay, I can't just be all fucking buddy-buddy with her because she probably is in a relationship. Meaning I have to respect the gentleman in that relationship. I can't just be going out to dinners with this girl. It all gets very, very fucking weird, okay? Whenever I see a guy and a girl that are like little best friends or whatever, that's just this is weird, okay? You come in, you meet a girl, and then all of a sudden, her best friend's some guy, right? And that guy, they used to date, right? So and they still hang out, right? So that guy used to bust fucking nuts on her face, right? And they're still hanging out, and now you're there. Now you're there fucking the leftovers and shit, you know? And the only way you could even let that kind of shit slide if he's some chump-ass motherfucker who never hit it right to begin with, you know? But if T's a chump motherfucker that never hit it right to begin with, what the fuck is she doing even hanging out with this guy anyways? If anything, she wants to fucking hang out with you. You're the king at this point, right? You're king dingaling. But if she's not doing that, something's going on, my friend. Something's going on. Either you're not doing something right or I don't know what the fuck is going on, okay? But man, fuck that shit, bro. At the end of the day, well, we're getting a little bit off topic. I just really wanted to drive this point home. If there are any ladies watching, okay, you are not one of the fucking guys, nor will you be, because you have a vagina and you are good looking. And at some point, we've thought about fucking you. We may have even jerked off a couple of times to you. Oh my God, let's add to this, okay? I'm gonna tell you something over here, okay? I have a new rule, okay? New rule. And by the way, don't get me wrong. I gotta explain something to you. Just because a guy hits you up and tells you how hot you are does not mean they want to go out with you. Let me repeat this for a moment. If a guy shows you some type of attention, all right, do not think that he wants to go out with you. I'll give you a perfect example, okay? If you are on social media and you come out with one of these fucking TikTok videos that goes, I got a small waist, pretty face, and a big bang, and you turn around and you show your ass jiggling, right? And somebody comments on that because they're being thirsty, right? They're just casting out a line for fishing because you're coming off as a hoe. You know, you post a picture online of yourself at the beach with your ass out, and some guy goes, damn, you know, he comments on it. You're like, and then you might say, oh my God, these thirsty ass guys. Ill. Bitch, you're the one posting that shit up to begin with. You are the hoe. So don't expect to get hoish reactions. That's the kind of reaction a hoe would get. You're the one showing your ass on the internet. But I'll tell you one thing, okay? No respectable guy actually wants to go out with you. They might want to fuck you, but they don't want to go out with you. I would never go out with a girl like that, all right? That's just me. That's just me talking, all right? That's just me. Because at the end of the day, then what the fuck is up for you? What's going to be yours? Is it anything personal? Nothing's more attractive to me than a very attractive woman that doesn't have to do that, okay? She doesn't have to do it because she's so fucking hot. Who the hell cares? And I'm not saying you can't take a picture at the beach, okay, in a swimsuit because you look good. That's your sexuality. Go ahead and do it. But don't do it like a hoe. Don't be a hoe. You don't have to be a hoe when you do it, okay? Come on. Oh, another thing. If you dress up like one of these Fashion Nova, these tight hoe dresses, you look like a fucking hooker. Don't get me wrong. I will look at your pictures, okay? I might even jerk off to a couple of them. But let me tell you something, okay? You still look like a whore, all right? You're getting a whore's attention, all right? And I'll give you that. I'll give you that attention. But I wouldn't want to be nice to you and sweet talk you and think of you as a respectable person. No, all right? Because you're coming off as a hoe. That's exactly what you are. You're just a hoe. Remember that for a moment, okay? So don't think that you're all hot and this and that. By the way, most of these hoes that are on the gram and then they're posting up these pictures of themselves, you know, they don't want the attention, right? They don't want to be looked at as a sex object, but yet that's exactly what they are portraying. Anyways, they want to go on here and showing themselves, then they go to the gym and they look good, right? But they only look good because they're in their 20s, okay? And they're not really fit. I see a lot of fit girls online, all right? And they are fucking fit. These CrossFit girls and these people that are really into fitness, they are fit, right? And they're gonna be fit for another 20, 30 years, okay? But this fake fit girl that you're following that just looks good, just goes to the gym for fucking 30 minutes every week, right? And she does a couple of crunches and there's no change in her body. There are no before. She just has a slimmer waist, and that was probably done the same fucking day, wearing a cuter outfit that makes her, you know, she's just turned around a little bit to the side and she's got a tan. Bitch, they do that in muscle magazines, okay? They probably even do those before and after pictures the same day. If they can do it, bitch, I bet you're doing it too, okay? So, ladies, do me a favor. Let go of the Fashion Nova dresses. Stop being skanks, okay? And, you know, you could wear a nice dress and still be beautiful, you know? But come on, like, be smart here. And it's not even like a fashion statement either, because I could understand, like, let's say Rihanna does a fashion trend and she's half naked, you know, but on top of that, that's what she does for a living. She's an artist and that's completely different. What you're doing is wearing a Fashion Nova fucking dress, right? That probably costs $20 and you look like a fucking hooker, okay? And yes, I will go and I will holler and I will say something, but you're just getting a whore's reaction, okay? And I'm gonna tell you something, okay? I'm gonna let you in on a little secret, you fucking whore. At the end of the day, in a couple of years, when you hit your 30s, since you don't really take care of yourself, right? You're going to be a fucking mess. Now you're not going to be a cute young whore, okay? You're going to look like that old whore with scars and shit, okay? And I guarantee you that's probably what's going to happen because you are not that dedicated. You are not that fit. You cannot maintain that level. What you're doing is a facade. It's only a facade right now because you're young and By the way, the same shit goes for guys. You get these guys that are young and they're on, yeah, I'm on the ground. That don't mean shit to me. How about you hit your fucking 40s, hit your 50s and still stay in shape? Still be as dedicated, you know, maintain the lifestyle. That's what I really want to see. Anyways, I'm tired of ranting. I just want to say, fuck all this shit. Bitch, you're not like one of the guys. You never fucking will be, all right? And your sense of humor is fucking garbage, okay? You're probably all fucking, if I tell you, and now on top of that, if I tell you something about humor, you probably will bring me up a fucking Dane Cook video and tell me, oh, look how funny. And by the way, not knocking anything of Dane Cook. I think Dane Cook is a decent enough comedian, but I'm saying only from the generic aspect that that's probably some bullshit that you saw recently. Or you'll bring up Kevin Hart. Again, no disrespect to Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart's a great fucking comedian, although his last specials are not amazing, but regardless, he is a great comedian. But you're only saying that because it's a popular comedian that just came out. And if you did even mention Dave Chappelle, you probably don't even know why he's great. He was just on there and he made a couple of points and it made you laugh. You don't understand comedy, you never will, bitch. And it has nothing to do with being a guy or a girl. You just have no real fucking sense of humor, you dumb cunt. Anyways, as Leroy would say, to be continued.